C.S. Lewis, Clive Staples Lewis, was a British writer and lay theologian born on November 29, 1898, in Belfast, Ireland, and passed away on November 22, 1963. He is best known for his works on Christian apologetics, medieval and Renaissance literature, and for the Chronicles of Narnia, a series of 7 fantasy novels that is considered a classic of children's literature and has had a profound impact on both young readers and adults alike. Before focusing on Christian themes, Lewis was an atheist, but he converted to Christianity in 1931, largely due to the influence of his friends and fellow writers such as J.R.R. Tolkien. His conversion from atheism to Christianity was a significant theme in his writings and played a pivotal role in his approach to literature and apologetics. Some of Lewis's most influential Christian writings include Mere Christianity, which presents a rational basis for Christianity and is considered one of his most important apologetic works. The Screwtape Letters, a satirical novel that takes the form of letters from a senior demon, Screwtape, to his nephew, a junior tempter, on the art of tempting humans away from God. And The Great Divorce, an allegorical tale about a bus ride from hell to heaven, exploring themes of salvation and redemption. Lewis's contributions to Christian thought, literature, and apologetics have made him one of the most influential Christian writers of the 20th century. His ability to articulate complex theological concepts in a relatable and imaginative way helped bridge the gap between scholarly and popular audiences, earning him a lasting legacy in both the secular and religious spheres. C.S. Lewis's journey from atheism to theism and finally to Christianity is a compelling narrative of intellectual and spiritual exploration. His "Okay, God, I believe" moment, as it were, was not a singular dramatic event, but rather the culmination of years of reading, conversations, and introspection. Lewis describes this pivotal shift in belief in his autobiographical book, Surprised by Joy: The Shape of My Early Life, which details his early atheism, his search for joy and meaning, and his eventual conversion to Christianity. Lewis's move from atheism to theism, belief in a deity, was largely influenced by the arguments and writings of various authors and philosophers, including G.K. Chesterton, as well as the influence of friends such as J.R.R. Tolkien. He described his initial conversion to theism as a reluctant admission, famously stating, "In the Trinity term of 1929 I gave in and admitted that God was God and knelt and prayed, perhaps that night, the most dejected and reluctant convert in all England." His transition from mere theism to specifically Christian belief took a bit longer. This phase was significantly influenced by long conversations with friends, including Tolkien and Hugo Dyson, particularly a pivotal discussion on September 19, 1931, which took place at Oxford. During this conversation, they discussed Christianity, myth, and reality, which helped Lewis to resolve his long-standing difficulties in accepting Jesus Christ as the Son of God. He later recounted that on the way to the zoo with his brother Warnie, he realized that he had come to believe in Jesus Christ as God. He described it more as a realization that the final piece had fallen into place rather than a dramatic epiphany. It's important to note that Lewis did not document a specific singular moment of conversion in the dramatic sense often associated with conversion experiences. Instead, his conversion was the result of a process, a journey of intellectual and spiritual deliberation that led him to acknowledge Christianity's truth claims. This intellectual journey, characterized by a methodical examination of evidence and a gradual surrender to God, has become one of the most celebrated aspects of Lewis's legacy, offering a unique perspective on faith that has encouraged countless others in their own spiritual journeys.